war around the world, and the predict war that will happen if it happen between USA with Cuban, but in front of you is the golden bell and peach, and outside is the cardinal couple come to you see cardinal couple come to enjoy the peach. See, they something happened and he flew away. Whatever. Right now we have the uh, beautiful golden bell and delicious peach fruit, and I will show you or expose the very super weapon that Cuba used in the war. If it happened, I think it not happen because the USA don't need to make a war with Cuban because war always got money, and that's why it always a lose if both country go to war. Just like right now, Russia and Ukraine, they are both loser because they spend a lot of money for nothing. Okay, for nothing. That, in my opinion, but for them, they they have something in there. The unlimited money or something come from there after they have the land over there. Donbass or whatever they have it, they will make a lot of money from the, the land. So I think they think it very good to spend the money then. $3 trillion is very big money. 3,000 billion dollars that the Russia spent on Russia and Ukraine war. And right now the war come over the Russia and of course Ukraine. Uh, the main thing here is we talk about the war. Even the World Cup will start soon on June 11. But how about the war between the USA and the Cuban? What happened? For some reason, I don't know. But right now, I want to talk about the weapon, the very super weapon that Cuba, if they use it, they will win. They will win the war. You don't believe me? Okay, that's what all the people thinking. But let's see. First, okay, they say Cuba need to change the political system. Okay, so in around the world, every country got some trouble, and they need to change the political system. Anyway, they say it reform, and you see reform. Oh wow! Even the USA need to reform too. They make a lot of reform and they change a lot of things. Even the one about the land for voting, the right now in New York City, it has some. double over there. You see, in front of us, we see the flower and the beach, beautiful and delicious. I told you the beach is delicious. So Cuba had the first weapon a reform. If they use that weapon good enough, they can convince the the world, not only the USA, even the Russia or other, yeah, the China or Iran or Israel or Venezuela, they reform the political system, and it's good. If they do good, they will convince the world that they have the very big and super weapon. They reform the political system like the Western over there in Europe and in the Canada or Mexico or the USA. It might fun because every everywhere they have to reform the system, the government. They need to change it to suitable for the reality. Okay, that's the first weapon. Thank you for watching my channel. I love to see you here and have a subscribe and your opinion or your comment. Thank you. And I saw here is the beautiful flower and delicious beach that we enjoy all over town. And here, my friend, I told you again, bird and squirrel, and sometimes some raccoon that come to eat the beach. It's delicious. It quality, I told you, just like wonderful food over there they sell, but it's smaller than over there. They in here we don't use any fertilizer. I think if we use fertilizer, it will grow bigger and will have enough water. It will just like the market beach fruit. Okay, thank you. Anyway, talk and next is the what is that? Okay, first weapon is reform the government, the system. Okay, that one is all around the world, not only Cuba only. No, it's all around the world. Even the USA, they still reform every time. Right now, it has the most reform in you see. Right now, that's the first weapon. The second weapon is what? They need to have the market, market economy or market free market. What they say like that. How that? If you want to uh, make business around the world, you need to have the free market or the suitable market system. Just like China, just like Vietnam, or even Russia too, even Iran, or even Middle East countries. So around the world, they use the free market or what they call it. It depends on country, but that's the normal thing to do. So Cuba, easy. That weapon easy. They make a super weapon because even Venezuela or all around the world, they have the same market. So why not Cuba? Cuba is what is that? Cuba is the super country. I think so. But you have the different system, so how can you have different the market system? It's not good. So Cuba do it easy, and if Cuba do that, how can the American win the Cuba? No way, no way. And the third thing is what is that? Okay, the Cuba don't need to have any country. Even they support you a lot of things, food and money or whatever, but they have some active or action to against the USA. If you Cuba let them spy on the USA, that's terrible. You see, terrible thing. If somebody do that to you, how can you tell why why the USA embargo or ban some of the economy system to do business with Cuba? So what is that? Why you let some countries have the spot there and spy on the USA? So that's the very important weapon too, because if you let some country right now, the USA say China or the Chinese, Russia or the Russia had the bay over there, over the Cuba, and do spy on the US. That's very bad. Very, very bad. Serious, seriously, very bad. That the main thing that the USA need to go to war with the Cuba. But I told you again, you make the war, it lot money from any country uh, participated in or participate in the war. It means Cuba and the USA spend a lot of money for war. So it's bad, very bad. Why don't you that money to do something else? And why let some country to spy on the USA? Okay, if you do that, war cannot avoidable. Why that? Because nobody want that. Can Cuba do that freely? No, need to pay because some country pay you and you need to pay back for that weapon. Okay, so the third weapon is very good. You need to stop let other country uh, had a bay or had the organization to spy on the USA. Okay, that the third weapon. If you are very good or very excellent, you will be avoid absolutely war. And it had another weapon too, a lot. You come to negotiate and convince the US that Cuba is the Western country, not or the American countries, not some country from somewhere else. So make no war and cooperate, working together. You will win the war. It means you make the war never happen, and you are the winner, and the USA a winner too. So to me, that's the three most super weapons that Cuba can use it right now and can win the war easy. And you have the the fourth, the fifth weapon too. But let's see what you use with that three weapon. That three weapon will make you become a smarter and peaceful country in the world. Okay, thank you very much for watching my channel. Thank again for subscribe and share. Thank you very much. Thank you for your comment. I love it. Thank again. You are super too. Thank.